Hello everyone, Mr. Drybones here, and I've got a new retro game for you. Well, new is subjective. It's Pilotwings for the Super Nintendo. Originally, I was going to talk about Illusion of Gaia today. I just finished playing it on the live stream on Twitch. Really enjoyed it, really good game. If you're looking for an action RPG for your Super Nintendo, I would highly recommend it. Really fun game. Got some RNG stuff in there, and it's really easy to miss some of the collectibles, but overall, it's a really good game, and you never really miss anything. If you know what you're looking for, you're not going to miss anything by a large amount of time. But enough about that. We're going to talk about Pilotwings today. So, yeah, Pilotwings, one of the Super Nintendo launch games. A real classic game, too. I really enjoy Pilotwings quite a bit. Let me get a look at this thing here. So, this was, Super Nintendo's flight simulator, at least if Jeremy Parrish is to be believed, and I would, because he knows what he's talking about. He's a good guy. Go check out his channel. He's a good guy. I'll link his Pilotwings video below. I don't know him or anything, but I like watching his videos. He makes good stuff. Anyway, Pilotwings. So yeah, Pilotwings for the Super Nintendo. Really good game. I like the box art for this. For the longest time, I always wondered what was up with the little green balls, and I never really put together the fact that those are the rings that you fly through when you're playing the game. Um, not much to show. I wish I had a complete copy of this game because this game is kind of a guilty pleasure for me. Uh, I've been playing it on and off for years, and even to this day, I'll turn on my Nintendo Switch, or even the 3DS, or the Super Nintendo version, and I will play Pilotwings for a few minutes. Why? Because it's a really chill game. The game's music is really relaxing. The game itself is very straightforward and easy. Well, easy's not right. It's brutally difficult, but the first couple levels are fun. After that, it gets really, really hard, and then when you get to the helicopter stages, it gets even harder. But it's a good game. I recommend it. I know it's a cheap game. You can get it fairly easily. By today's standards, you can even find it if you have a Nintendo Switch and you're paying for that online service. It's on the online service for Super Nintendo games. You can play it right now, and it has save states and it has rewind features, so you can go back and fix your mistakes. So using that, you could actually probably blow through the game in probably a half an hour. Or you can get it for the 3DS, assuming you have a new Nintendo 3DS, and then you can play it that way. Either way, good game. It's underrated, an underappreciated Nintendo gem. But don't take my word for it. Let's go ahead and jump into the game, and let's see what the game has to offer. And I'm back. Yes. Pilotwings for the Super Nintendo. I love the music for this. Such good music. It's nice and calm and relaxing, and it really fits this kind of game very, very well. But yeah, the game doesn't have much of a story. Join the Flight Club now. Do you ever dream of flying? The Flight Club offers a variety of aerial sports to thrill and challenge you. Dare to take the first step to earn your license? I feel like that last sentence should be a question. Doesn't matter. So we're going to jump right into it. Our first lesson is with Tony. And we're just going to go right into it. So Area 1, you've got the map. The maps get a little bit more complex as you go through the game. And the game, as I said earlier, it gets brutally difficult. But the first area is pretty straightforward, getting 120 points to qualify. So we'll do the late plane first. But the game adds a couple of different, I don't know, we'll call them mini games to get through, to get your license. And you just have to get enough points to get through it. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it. So the late plane, you've got to very easily just fly in a straight line and then land the plane competently. And of course, you can always crash and ruin your chances, which would be pretty bad for this company that lets you do this flying club, to have some new guy join and the first thing he does is just destroy all of their planes, parachutes, rocket packs, among other things. So you just bring it in steady. The first level is remarkably easy. It starts getting a little bit more challenging as you get further into the game, by adding things like hang gliding and just adding more aerial challenges, just flying through loops or through arches and things like that. So yeah, landing, okay. How'd I do? Perfect score. What a knockout. I really like the anime faces on these instructors when you do really well, or when you do really terrible, because they either look really scorned or extremely excited. Like, that is a face of a man who is surprised. Nice. So yeah, only 20 more points to qualify. Should be easy enough. But this game, it's very easy to mess up and kill yourself. Well, kill yourself is a bit of a drastic explanation, but... Oh, those beautiful Mode 7 graphics of the stretching, spinning, and so on. Mode 7 was... This blew people's minds back in 1991. So simple, just fly through the 3 rings and then land safely. We'll probably go through the first 2 stages, because I like showing off the rocket belt. The rocket belt is a lot of fun. And maybe when we get to the next level, I'll purposely fail everything so we can look at all the different mistakes that you can run into. There we go. Yeah, with parachute, when it says ready to descend to great, you have to slow down quite a bit, because you will crash and you will die. So we'll just gently coast our way in. I don't get any do-overs on this. Real hardware, Super Nintendo. That moving platform is worth 100 points. If you can land there, you get 100 points, plus you get a bonus game. Alright, let's see. Come on, 70. Oh, landed a little too hard. I did make it, though. Oh, almost perfect. Missed that speed, which I don't know what they expect you to do for speed, because I did skip the startup sequence. 190 points, enough to qualify. Oh, certify, excuse me. The neat thing with this game is the passwords are all identical, so if you do decide to give this game a shot and you do get stuck on a particular lesson, just go on GameFAQs and look up the passwords and you can jump to a different lesson. Hey, Shirley. So in level 2 they change the runway, but they add in a third option, which is the rocket belt. So let's take a look at the rocket belt. Let's see if I can get through all these without a problem. So fly through 3 rings and land on the target. I don't know why I like this game as just a chill, relaxing game, but it is pretty easy to just enjoy it. I mean, you don't have to really do anything. You've got your time limit there in the corner, but that's really just for the scoring. Oop, went past it. If you just want to put on the rocket belt and mess around, you can do that. Same thing with the parachute and the plane. You can do all those things, and you can just relax with the music. And this game's music is good, good enough where I've done it before, where I've actually just put it on in the background when I've been studying or something like that, because it's chill. It's nice. All right. So let's see. I am going to... Oh, should I try and get on that platform? I'm going to try and get on that platform. I know you want to see me try and land on the platform. So we're just going to fly our way over here. We're going to turn it over to... Here we go. Where is that platform? There we go. It's hard to stick that landing, let me tell you. Ah! I'm either going to hit the water or I'm going to hit the platform. One of those 2 things will happen. Ah! I bounced. Dang, I thought I made it that time. Alright, let me see if I can get into position here. Alright, it's coming back. Nope. Well, I'm sorry, Shirley. I destroyed your rocket belt. Failed. No points. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Don't be in such a hurry. I wasn't in a hurry. I tried to stick that landing. No, I don't think I will, because even if I get a perfect scores in the other 2, I'm not going to make it. I wanted to show off a bonus game if I could. Okay, let's do some light plane. And maybe we'll crash it, because why not? Fly through 3 rings and then land on either runway. The important thing with the plane is you do have to watch your speed. It starts you at a low enough speed where you'll just, not necessarily fall out of the sky, but you will lose altitude quickly, so you got to turn it up to like 80 or 90. Let's get these. I would like to see Shirley's surprised face. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nailed it. Beautiful. And going at higher speed might get you a faster score ranking. Accuracy. What was wrong with my accuracy? I landed on the runway. It was a landing I could walk away from, which means it was a good landing. The only chance I have now is to get a bonus stage, which I don't think it's going to happen. Doesn't matter. Now you might be asking yourself, what happens if I don't open the parachute? Well, I think I'm going to answer that question right now. So let's get through all these rings, and then we're just going to slam right into that pavement. It's not going to be what you expect it to be. That I can promise. You are able to adjust your trajectory by moving forward or backward. There we go. So we landed through all the rings, and now we're going to do a face plant. Let's see if we can make it on the concrete. I'm not going to qualify anyway, so... Tex Avery would be proud. I got all the rings, 20 points. What were you trying to do? I just gave up, Shirley. I'm sorry. Oh, I love Pilotwings. Although I can't certify you now, try again later. Shirley, I appreciate that bit of confidence. She thinks that I have potential. So at this point you can retry or end. We'll just retry. And you can choose, you can go back to the first air if you want, or you can try this. So I'm going to try and get a bonus stage one more time. And we'll see what happens. Best way to do it is on that racket belt, so wish me luck. There's really not much you can mess up with the racket belt other than falling in the water. If you just land, nothing really happens. Aww. It was not quite lined up with it. That mode 7 doesn't really do it. I want to retry. I want that bonus stage. I know I can do it. The bonus stages in this game are interesting too, because they don't really have very good controls. You either have the ones that I can recall, and the ones that I have seen from with my own eyes, is the chicken suit one where you pretty much move forward or backward and you're trying to land on P buttons. They kind of look like P switches from Mario Brothers, to get extra points, and then you want to land in a target area. And then there's also the penguin suit where I think you just skydive into a pool of water. Not quite. Alright, we got it. Oh! This could be an entire YouTube video. Mr. Drybones tries to get a bonus stage in Pilotwings. Alright, I'm going to try and do this with the magic of video editing, so wish me luck. Okay, we can do this. Just gotta swing it around. Oh, we did it! Of course, the one where I switch off the camera. This only took me one extra try after we did that. Alright, bonus chance. What bonus stage we get? Alright. We gotta land on the P. Use the trampoline. Let's see if we can land on that. So each one of these P's has a different point amount hidden behind it. Let's see if we can get a couple. 10 extra points. 15 extra points. 25 extra points. Oh god, I'm not gonna make it. Alright, 30 extra points so far. Oh god, in the water. Ah, ruined it. But we did get one. So proud of myself. 130 points, not bad. Was it skill or was it luck? That was trial and error. Surely. I broke 3 or 4 of the rocket belts to get that, but it was worth it. So yeah, that was Pilotwings. Showed off a bonus stage, showed off the first 2 levels. I would say that is a good look at Pilotwings. So again, if you have a Switch and you've got the Nintendo Online service, you can play this game right now with save states. So when you miss that platform, you can rewind and try again, or you can get it for the 3DS. I think it's $7 on the 3DS eShop if you have a new 3DS anyway. And then you can just use save states. But really good game. Almost worth listening to the music alone. After this video's over with, I would say, hey, go look up somebody who uploaded the official soundtrack and give your ears a listen. But hey, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully in a week or 2 I'll be able to do Illusion of Gaia, because I would love to talk about that game. It's a really fun game. And stay tuned for our next video. See you next game, everybody. Hey, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button, and please share on social media. Thank you again, and I'll see you next game.